Hello everyone, Kilo Oscar 6 Mike Sierra Echo. I'm back at Mount Diablo today. Today is July 26th, 2026. Around 4:30, 4:29 p.m. Pacific California time, 16:29. And today I want to test a setup with a CP45 mast and a dipole, which is made out of two Hustler verticals connected horizontally using a dipole adapter with 15-meter coils. So I want to test them out. Let me switch direction of the camera and I'll show you guys. So this is the setup. I'm not using the telescopic whips this time. I decided to try and use these Hustler antennas with Hustler coils, 15-meter coils. I already pre-tuned them. And actually the SWR is almost perfect without the tuner. I was surprised. So this is the summit of Mount Diablo, about 4,500 feet, mean sea level, about 1,500 meters. And my antenna is currently oriented east-west. So we'll see if we get some Japan, New Zealand, Australia. And this is a 14 foot mast, and probably, I don't know, 3 meters off the ground. So let's try to call CQ. And actually, while I was here, there are some fellow hams doing POTA activation, Parks on the Air. Let's go meet them. So that's my mobile station right there. And this is another fellow amateur radio operators are set up for Parks on the Air.
I don't use the coil. I'm super lazy.
Dave Garrett. Dave Garrett.
Yes, sir.
Do you mind to be on the video?
Oh, absolutely. That's fine. So I put it on 20 meters, and then I just use the everywhere from 6 to 40 in it. You know. It's not the most efficient, but it's not going to hurt it.
Yeah. So please meet David. David,
how you doing?
Your call sign?
Hey, Andre.
Your call sign?
Good to see you. Kilo Oscar 6 November Whiskey November.
Kilo Oscar 6 November Whiskey November, and Garrett.
Whiskey 6 India Lima Oscar.
Whiskey 6 India Lima Oscar.
Yes, sir.
And I am Kilo Oscar 6 Mike Sierra Echo. So I was driving into my usual spot and I noticed big antenna, Parks on the Air. I stopped by and said hi. And
Yeah.
you guys, you said
Nice to meet you.
nice meeting you too.
Yeah.
So nice meeting you too.
It's always fun to find more hams out in the wild.
Absolutely. And
What a great spot to be doing the work in the air. Beautiful
Yeah.
Mount Diablo area, and it's nice and cool, and we got some shade. And
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Little QRP action today.
Good times. Yeah. Fun.
So you guys been here 3 hours now?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit
And-
over maybe. Yeah.
Many contacts?
Just kind of casually, just kind of.
Okay.
We're just kind of going through different things and
Experimenting with antennas.
yeah,
I see.
experimenting. We've had, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 contacts today. We're not being super aggressive about it.
And I'm the new guy, so he'd probably have triple that in contacts, but I ask him questions every 2 minutes. So,
Nah, it's
Well,
all good.
we
but
all-
he's been very helpful and answered a lot of those questions. And
It's fun, man.
I'm learning a lot.
We all share knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
Share knowledge.
It's like like the culture of the hobby. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like a family. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys.
All right.
Feel free to stop by my mobile shack.
Oh, definitely. I want to
Sounds
see.
good.
I see your dipole set up,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're coming.
Okay.
We're gonna come check that out.
I'm gonna go and send some CQ.
All right.
Excellent.
Sounds
Nice,
good.
Nice meeting you guys.
Good
You too.
Good to meet you. Nice
Good.
chatting with you.
Yeah, great meeting you guys too.
All right.
Have a good
one.
activation.
Thank you.
Take care.
Something about there's a lot of fishing. Kids saying something about fishing. I get that a lot.
There's good fishing.
Yeah.
So the coil, you can have the coil on. You can put.
So this was fun to meet fellow amateur radio operators here. And again, I do this in one take. I don't edit my videos. Let's try to send some CQ. Sorry guys. Hello everyone, this is the continuation of the previous video, and I'm not sure yet if I will be editing it or not. I accidentally turned off the camera after I met with fellow amateur radio operators here on the same lot, activating Parks on the Air. Garrett and Dave, nice meeting you guys. So I got into my truck and accidentally shut down the camera. So my one take video plan kind of fell through. So I don't know if I'll just make it two separate videos or I'll glue two videos together. I'm not sure yet. It takes a long time. Anyway, so I'm back at my truck using the dipole shown in the previous video. And look at this SWR with the tuner turned off. This is when the tuner turned on. Right now, tuner turned off, meaning antenna is directly connected to the transceiver. And look at this beautiful SWR. It's not like completely flat, but it's nearly perfect. So I'm on 15 meters. We'll try making some contacts on 15 meters. Gonna switch the camera now, so you guys can see the operation. I already strapped the Morse code key to my knee. Got my trusty old notepad ready to go, ready to send some CQ. And as you noticed, I'm using a new tuner today. That's because the old MFJ tuner that I had, and that tuner is really old. I bought the MFJ that was here before. I bought that tuner in 1998, almost 30 years ago, 28 years ago. So that tuner started showing signs of not being very accurate. So I bought this new tuner yesterday at Ham Radio Outlet and installed it. So, all right, let's try CQ. Actually, I wanted to scan the band first, see if anybody's on. settled down on 21029. Trying to adjust some lighting so you guys can see a little bit outside. It's a little too bright outside, so. take a little break. Gonna start up the truck and let the battery charge up. I'm seeing my power output is slowly declining. Probably the battery is getting depleted most likely. So right now it is showing about 85 watts when it's supposed to be 100. So I'm gonna start up the truck. Well, it started up just fine. I'm gonna take a little break. Gonna go check out on our friends at the Parks on the Air camp. There's nobody here right now, so I'm just gonna leave the truck running for a bit.
How's it going? Hey.
Is that right?
Heard you over there. I don't know if we heard you keen or you receiving.
I did hear some weird QRM, but I thought it was somebody transmitting kind of on top of me, like a CQ or something.
Oh, okay.
It's alright. It's alright if
Sure.
I'm filming.
Sure.
How's it going with radio contacts?
He's doing good. I have yet to make my first activation in my entire life, so I'm
great.
trying, but I'm changing I'm going off a 2 meter to 70 centimeter.
Running an activation up here without a bandpass filter is kind of hard. I discovered that the hard way the first time.
How about 446?
So you guys, you think you heard some interference from me? I was on 15.
Oh no, not at all.
I was on
I've
15
been on 20
meters.
meters the whole time. He was saying we could hear just the tone.
No,
audibly.
we could hear you off your vehicle.
Oh really?
Yeah, your speaker. I don't know if you listen to your own
Yeah.
tone. Listen. Oh, so we heard you. You're
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
Pretty
no,
fast. I'm impressed.
No
Thank you.
interference at all.
You're like 40, 50 words a minute,
Oh
right?
no.
Just kidding.
Far from it. Actually, I was getting pretty sloppy. I don't know, kind of tired, so getting pretty sloppy.
We were just talking about, I was telling Garrett I want to learn CW, and I saw a device that you hook your paddle into, and it will give you a letter, and then you type it, and then it'll show that you typed it correctly below it on a little screen. And then I guess as you get good, it will show you the whole words and stuff like that. So
the way we learned it when I was 14, well, I was part of the radio club in Russia, Soviet Union back then. It's like 1987-ish. We had a class specifically for Morse code, learning Morse code, and the way they trained us, it was a whole class with desks and headphones and keys, straight keys. The way they trained us, they had tapes, and the first thing the tape said, very first thing when they started training us, do not try to memorize anything. You will hear the Morse code. You will hear a letter in Morse code, and then you will hear it said in voice. Just write it down.
okay.
And continue like that. You hear tone in Morse code, the letter, you'll the voice will say what it is. Just write it down. Morse code, write it down. Morse code, write it down. Don't try to memorize anything. So, and after maybe a month, we were ready to make our first QSOs in Morse code.
Wow.
Interesting.
How often, like, how
That's-
long would you do
all right.
that each day?
Well, us kids, teenagers, we were showing up every day. It was very fun for us, and we became friends. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Eventually, the instructor just gave us a key and the security code.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, that's cool.
That sounds
We were
fun.
just showing up there after school anytime we wanted.
Wow.
So I guess after a while, your brain just kind of equates the alphabetic to the Morse, and you just
Yeah.
kind of by osmosis
Yeah.
it sinks in.
It's
huh?
also
That makes
known as
sense.
instant code recognition.
Okay.
To be honest, me being in and out of ham radio, I've been kind of rusty a little bit, and I cannot say I have a full instant code recognition. When it's a standard QSO like RST, name, QTH, I can do it comfortably at like 20 words per minute. I still write it down, especially if QTH name is kind of long. I mean, names they're more or less can be kind of standard, but QTH can be consisting of like 2 words sometimes. So I always have a pen and a notepad.
Okay.
But oftentimes ham radio operators, especially in US, in Europe it's not so much, but especially in US, they're so good. American operators in CW are so good. They literally have casual conversations in Morse code at like 25 words per minute.
Wow.
And
That's amazing.
occasionally I see them like on videos. They don't use pen. They just
Do it in your head.
they just do it in their head.
Wow.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That's very impressive.
Right.
So occasionally somebody starts like a casual conversation with me, and I have to slow down. I mean, I'm thinking it's like a regular QSO or a name QTH, but the operator on the other end starts a casual conversation. Then I have to slow down to like 15 words per minute, and I have to grab a pen and a paper because I cannot do it in my head.
Yeah. Wow.
Right. Still though, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I know. It seems
Well,
like
your
still seems like
skills,
magic
your
to me.
skill impresses me,
Oh,
and there's always that person that takes it to the next level, right?
Well,
Somewhere.
it's all
And
just.
people below, people above. And
I'm not the
it's-
best, far from it, but
Yeah.
it's just practice.
Right.
So.
Yeah. When you got out of ham, how long was it? How long of a period was it that you
Hey.
got out and then
Hello.
came back?
How are
in?
you? Good. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you too. Got
Uh,
another interested party in MDOA.
I'm-
Oh, well,
I'm sorry, I'm a video blogger, ham radio video blogger. Do you mind to be on camera?
sorry, I don't mind at all. I
Okay.
I thought you guys were doing this.
No.
Where?
Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Dave. How are
I'm
you?
Mike. Nice to meet
How are
you.
you, Mike? Good to
Come
meet
over
you.
and pay us a visit.
Okay.
I'm opening up.
Oh, nice, nice. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some measurements and stuff.
All right.
Oh, is he?
That's the observatory.
Observatory
Yeah.
guy.
Observatory. Wow,
Very cool.
Yeah.
such an interesting visit here today.
I know.
Right,
It's,
isn't
it's, it's Mount Diablo, man. It's anything happens on Mount Diablo.
Anyway, I just stopped by because my battery was starting getting a bit low.
Oh.
I started noticing my RF power declining, output power declining from 100 watts to like 85-ish watts. So right now I'm running my truck to charge up the battery a little bit.
Important, very important.
Got it. Right.
And I wanted to see how you guys make QSOs here.
Yeah.
So.
I need one of these that he has. The nice big battery.
Just running 10 watts off.
But yeah, we're running low wattage, so we're not sucking batteries like you are
Yeah.
over there.
CQ POTA. CQ POTA. This is Whiskey 6 India Lima Oscar calling CQ POTA from Mount Diablo, California. QRZ. Last station calling for responding to the CQ for POTA. Please go ahead.
Damn.
I'm sorry, could you give your call sign slowly twice, please? I copied Alpha Charlie.
I'm gonna try
CQ
National
CQ
Park.
POTA. CQ CQ POTA. This is Whiskey 6 India Lima Oscar calling CQ POTA from Mount Diablo, California. QRZ. Yeah, it's hit or miss all day, but the log is not too bad. We switched over to digital and got some.
How many contacts you made so far?
Respotted.
18.
18. Not
Yeah.
bad. Not bad.
Not too bad.
I think you need minimum of 10 for activation, right?
National.
Yeah, I think 5 gets you on there.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't really know. I think this would be like my 4th, maybe 5th activation that's actually logged. I didn't know how to log them very well at first, so my first few apparently didn't count. CQ CQ POTA. CQ CQ POTA. This is Whiskey 6 India Lima Oscar calling CQ POTA from Mount Diablo, California. QRZ.
What kind of antenna you running, Garrett?
DX. What was it? DX Stream and DX Expedition.
Okay.
No, oh, it's Ultimax. This is what it is. It's an Ultimax DX Stream 53-foot end fed random wire.
Okay.
From Mount Diablo, California.
And it's running off a 40-foot spider beam.
Mm-hmm.
Delta 66.
Nice.
Bring that back. November Delta 66. I missed your suffix.
November Delta 6 Victor.
6 Victor.
November something 6 Victor. Was it November Delta 6 Victor?
November Delta 6 Victor. This is 6 November Whiskey November. Checking one more time. November Delta 6 Victor. ND6V. I got you 5-9 here from Mount Diablo. You're my first activation ever in my entire life. So, Dave and Campbell, appreciate the contact and hope all's well with you on this beautiful Sunday.
Oh, good luck with your question.
Yeah, copy that, Dave. Yep, we're ramping up here. Just got the new radio a couple weeks ago, and I got a mentor. I got an Elmer sitting next to me who's kind of paving my way. So appreciate it, Dave. And I'll write you down here as my first ever activation. And have yourself a fantastic rest of your Sunday.
Oh, and you get a transmission of 5 watts, 3 watts, still getting it.
These are 5 watts. Is that what you said?
Sound like it, maybe.
November Delta 6 Victor. That was you're on 5 watts. I'm pushing 5 watts from here. Over.
Well, before I was 50, but I dropped down to 5. I think it changed.
Oh, okay. He was
I
pushing
got you at probably a 5.2 here now. Yeah, you kind of dropped. Your signal dropped a little bit. You were crisp and clear QSL prior, and now you're kind of breaking up, but I can still hear you over.
Okay, this is at 15 watts, so this should be probably better.
Yep, that's ramping up. You're definitely coming in QSL.
Good luck on your contest or your quota. November Delta 6 Victor.
Thank you, November Delta 6 Victor. 6 November Whiskey November out. Hooray.
Nice job, dude.
That felt
Nice
good.
job.
That was fun.
Now-
That was my first time.
Nice job, Dave.
And then you're going to want to log the time in UTC.
Oh,
So
right.
we've crossed over to
6:29. Do you log your first connect like 2 minutes ago, or do you log when you?
I usually log at the end.
6
So you would put 0129
0129
UTC.
Gotcha, UTC.
And that's for that's going to be Mondays. So that's July 27th UTC. Pretty much everything in ham gets logged
November.
UTC.
Delta 6 Victor Dave and Campbell
Correct. And then you guys exchanged
Bell.
whatever your guys' signal reports are.
And he came in 5'9", then he went 5'1", 5'2", and then
Keep the 5'9".
ended 5'9".
What did he give you?
That was 50 watts. Oh gosh.
You don't need to. You don't care about power.
I didn't ask.
Just do 5'9s both ways.
5'9".
Works.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically the log load that you want to keep for each interaction. For POTA, the requirement is one of you has to be at a park, so he doesn't have to necessarily know. You don't have to exchange park IDs unless you're doing a park-to-park
Oh,
content.
right. Yeah, because he didn't ask me.
Yeah,
So he
that
wasn't-
only matters if you guys are both in parks. Otherwise,
Right.
He doesn't need to receive your park. He just needs to exchange a signal
Got
report
it.
with you.
If it's park to park, you get more credit. For
Yeah, if it's
that.
park to park, you guys give each other the park number so you can both log that,
Gotcha.
that contact that way.
Gotcha.
And I don't know how all the
Okay.
points break out, but it's supposed to be worth more. And then you got your signal reports, and you don't even need to know names or locations or anything like that. It's really, it just boils down to call signs, signal reports, and time.
Victor. And then in this app, I log here.
So
do I go into my
you do all the
QRZ?
logging at once later. So
But that's done here on QRZ or both. I guess this is the link to QRZ. All right, so
Yeah.
that's my activation. I'll log it later. I'll put a
a
asterisk.
lot of
next
these
to it.
logging programs deal with a file format called ADIF. I have no idea what that stands for, but it's like a standard logging file format. And so pretty much any logging application you use, HammerS, any of the other, Rumlog is one that's popular on Mac. You can have it spit out an ADIF. QRZ.
ADIF.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of that.
In QRZ, you can even take a subset of your QRZ log and export those as an ADIF.
Is
So,
it ADIF and transfer it over? I got
yeah. So for POTA logging, if I was doing it on paper, I just grab everything, and then later on, you can come into the log upload, and you can either use another program to create an ADIF, or there's like a manual way to log. I think if you go.
Yeah, so far I was able to make, actually it's been pretty good today. A lot of times I come up here and I send CQ literally for hours, like
Really?
2 hours straight, and only like 1-2 QSOs.
Oh,
Today is like one after another.
really? It
Yeah,
was
the
hot
band
today,
is
huh?
pretty open right now.
Yeah, on 15
You're on
meters.
15 meters.
You're on 15 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a QSOs with Washington DC,
Oh
with,
wow.
Oh, wow.
with Hawaii,
There you go.
Kona, Hawaii. So depot.
Hawaii. Wow.
Yeah, depot works. My depot works pretty good. I oriented it east and west, so it's working. So I got a station from Hawaii. It's like 5,000 miles, I think, right?
Right.
One station straight from DC, that's east, and some station from Wichita. One station called me QRP, 5 watts, right from Danville.
Oh. Nice.
You said Danville?
Yeah, Danville.
Right.
I've gotten those before, but
Okay.
they're like, I'm at the base of the mountain from you.
Right. Oh, fun.
And he was asking me if I was camping overnight. And I didn't actually,
Sure.
I didn't actually copy it on the first try. I had to ask him to repeat his question. That was one of those non-standard questions I wasn't prepared for.
Yeah.
Because
Hawaii,
usually it's pretty
wow.
standard, yeah. Dipole, with dipole, it's broadside. Propagation is broadside.
Okay, so it's pointing north to south and then broadside east to west then.
Well, the spreading of the energy is broadside.
I got you.
But you'll have, bias towards one side or the other versus, there's some propagation patterns where, you turn 90 degrees and you're completely cut off from anything. So it all kind of.
That's why I wanted to experiment with a dipole, because I like to have some control of the direction of the spreading of the energy. So dipole is basically vertical on its side, and vertical it propagates energy in the shape of a donut.
Yes.
So think of a dipole as like it'll be propagation of the energy donut on its side. So-
Gotcha. So
and-
it spreads that. All right.
And most
gotcha.
energy will be on the tips, if I recall correctly,
Okay.
Got it.
towards the tips of the arms.
So on that unit, are your coils tunable?
Yes.
Is
I
it
pre-tuned them.
this kind of tune, or is it you take the coil out and put a different coil in it?
I take the coil out, put a different coil in.
Gotcha.
Each coil has a whip which you adjust, and that's
up and down.
Yeah, and
right?
that's how I
you check
tune
your
it.
SWR,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
exactly.
you know. Gotcha. How usually once you get those set up, do you have to retune it every time you put them in?
Not really, no.
So they kind of
Once it's-
stay. As long as you lock them in really good, they'll
Yeah.
kind of stay. And
Yeah, and if my overall setup stays the same,
yeah.
so if not
You just
many
put it back
changes,
together, use
yeah.
it on the same frequency. I
Yeah.
mean, same bandwidth and stuff. And
Because,
that's cool.
Because I got it all pre-tuned, it took me like, I don't know, 7 minutes to set everything up.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
So-
That's when you start changing stuff. Do you have a antenna tuner, or you just?
Yeah.
Oh,
in
you
my,
are using
in my
a tuner
truck,
then.
In my truck, I have a tuner. Yeah.
What do you use for antenna tuner?
Comet.
Oh,
I used to use MFJ. I used to use MFJ 941E, but MFJ went out of business, and by the end of their production, I've noticed their quality just has gotten really, really bad. The MFJ I've been using in this truck, I've been using it since literally like 1998,
oh wow.
and it was fine. It just lately started showing some signs of inaccuracy. Like sometimes SWR needle would start getting sticky. So I decided, I bought this Comet literally just yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
no
wow.
kidding. Okay.
Yeah,
Easy to
just for
one
my truck.
one push, or
No,
you
no.
can tweak it.
I like manual. I don't
Okay,
like
dial it,
I
dial
don't
it
like
in.
automatic,
Got it.
because in a lot of cases I don't know what that automatic is doing
Yeah.
because they don't have gauges or anything.
Right.
They don't have meters.
That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
It is a mystery black box.
Exactly.
No, actually, this one it copies the Yaesu connection, like whatever proprietary language they speak or whatnot. So they also make them for ICOM. So all the meters and stuff are inside the radio. So
Yeah,
it's clued into what it's doing. and you
Watches the
can-
WSR on the
Yeah.
radio, and then it adjusts that accordingly.
pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it
Huh.
it does give some feedback, but I would imagine like the ones that are independent of the radios would be kind of a exercise in faith.
Yeah. So that's the nature of a ham radio. We're discussing antennas, and maybe we don't have knowledge about each antenna, but we're exchanging information that we have,
Yeah.
Right.
and this is great.
Yeah, that's
No,
it's a lot of
every
fun.
time I hang around someone, I learn something new or different or something, and now I have so much data. I'm like,
Like me
Yeah.
personally, for example, I'm really into mobile operation, and I want everything to be rather compact and quick to deploy. So I don't know much about like long wires, end feds. What else is there? What else is out there? I forgot.
radials, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't roll out any
Ground effect stuff.
counterpoise or nothing, because my antenna is balanced. Dipole is a balanced antenna, and my truck kind of acts like a counterpoise sort of.
Right. Yeah, I like mobile ops too. That's my truck, so I try to build a lot of capability into it.
Yeah.
And I agree. I like without the 40-foot back, it's set up for UHF, VHF, and GMRS. And I have a HF mobile capacitive antenna at home that I want to get mounted on the bed, so I can bring HF into the truck. But it's nice to, I have a mount in there where I can pull this off and mount this above my other radio on the dashboard, and I think it's important to be able to have something self-contained and mobile like that. So,
Well,
especially since we get into the emergency operations stuff. So.
You know, Garrett, I don't think much about emergency operations. I just do it for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since I was 14 when I got into this hobby, maybe 13, 14, I can't recall. Every radio contact has been exciting to me to this day.
Yeah, that's
cool.
awesome. That's how I feel about it. I don't ever see it wearing off because there's something just
Exactly.
magical about
Yeah,
RF. And
exactly.
It's fun.
If like a week ago, a station I heard a station on 15 meters from French Polynesia, and I didn't have much hopes that he'll hear me because the setup at my house is very basic. I have a vertical ground mounted vertical, partially blocked by my house and other metal structures and other people's houses. I called him in CW and he answered me. I was like a kid.
Yeah.
That's neat. Yeah, exciting.
So, and it was a simple QSO, 5x9x9, 73. But
Yeah, that's what it's about. I love keying up when you don't think you have a chance,
yeah,
and you know you end up making a successful QSL. What? How the heck did we just pull that off? 6 meters has been opening up a lot, and I'm still in my first year, so key phenomenon is something I've not witnessed a whole lot, and so I started getting a taste of it this week, and boy, is that exciting when that happens.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's fun to look for those little rare events that happen. I agree. I like seeing somebody that's been doing this for a while and still sees it as you know, that exciting. So.
And when I was out of the hobby because my call sign expired and I just didn't have time or energy to study and renew my call sign, I was still listening, actively listening to CW radio contacts, and I was so antsy to get back into it, but I just didn't have time or energy or whatever else was getting in the way. So, and finally...
Good for you getting back.
Yeah.
Doing it, and I can, as a newbie, I feel the excitement. I mean, he hooked me up on the Discord of our club, and I just can't stop hopping on there and talking
treasure
to people
trove
and
of
learning
knowledge,
stuff,
man.
because
Yeah.
there's so many different, like I was telling Garrett, there's so many avenues I see, you know, data and voice and pictures and satellites and hitting the International Space Station. Like all of that intrigues me, and like I don't want to do one thing always. I like to switch around, and that kind of suits my brain and how my brain works. So, but there's so many avenues. He was showing me FT8 today, and I'm like, when am I going to get there? But it looks complicated, but someday I'll figure it out. And,
you know, it's funny.
Try it and
that is one digital.
and Morse. I want to learn CW, so that's on my list. One of the things to check off.
That's one digital mode that app. I think that app does like 4 or 5 different digital modes in there. I don't know how any of the rest of them work. I haven't gotten that far yet. But I mean, there's just so you're right. Like there's so
layers
much
to the onion, right?
Yeah.
And you will eventually. I mean, for the short period of time that you've been doing it, like when I just walked into the ARRL the field day at Livermore, and I've been studying for my exam in the past, and I got interested through a friend of mine whose dad is really into ham, and I was hoping my friend took the same class as I did, and I don't think he ever got his license in it, and so I decided to go to that field day, and I met Garrett and a couple other people, and got excited, and you know, only had that and that, and now I have this, and now I'm starting to get all the things right, and, and learning from people who are willing to take the time, and that's what's cool about the community, is that everybody seems to want to share their joy and their love of it, and teach other people how to do it, and so I appreciate it, and someday hopefully I can do the same.
I've always been interested in CW. I'm like narrow, sort of. I have narrow focus. I'm only interested in CW and DX and HF, not so much VHF, UHF. However, one interest I do want to explore. I want to learn about VHF, UHF to make a radio contact with ISS, the International Space Station.
We were talking about that today. I was asking Garrett, do you have a Yagi antenna? And he showed me, of course he does. And I'm like, I want to build one or get one or do that. And
you can contact. I mean, the main radio that they use on the space station, I think, is like a 25-watt Kenwood. And I want to say the one on the U.S. side went kaput, and they've been using the one on the Russian segment of the space station. Okay. So I think it's a 25-watt Kenwood. You can hit it. You can talk to it with a 5-watt handheld and a whip. You know, you can do more with the Yagi, but you could get out there with this and have zero problem hitting that repeater. It's just a VHF repeater in the sky. Oh, it's crossband. I think it's VHF up and UHF down, or
But
the other way around.
I'm interested to actually talking to an astronaut.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be. They get on there sometimes. I've heard.
I wanna hear welcome on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they supposedly there are groups that track this, but I mean a lot of astronauts are hams, and so the ones when they have a ham on board, sometimes they'll get on the air and but I don't know that they really advertise that outside of like special school events and stuff.
Yeah, I
So
was gonna
sometimes
say.
you just gotta monitor and hope for the best.
Right. I know they talk to a lot of school children and
Yeah.
things. They try to encourage them to get interested in becoming astronauts and
Yeah.
get in the ham and all that stuff. So, but yeah, that's on my list, and hit some sat cubes and things of that nature, and all the things. Right, everything's on my list. We'll see how much time I have on Earth to accomplish all of that, but
Plenty of time.
you got to start somewhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, mobile is fun.
Mobile is fun though, because
Yeah.
every location brings a new set of challenges, and for me, I like setting up things and making stuff work in complicated environments. So, that's always kind of fun. You never know what you're going to pull up into and have to deal with.
And depending on your location, your target destination can be either easy or challenging. Like if you go to the coast and you have all this open ocean in front of you, Asia, no problem.
Yeah.
Oceania, Asia, Australia, New Zealand, no problem. Europe from here is much harder to hit.
Yeah.
right, unless you're on the East Coast, maybe, right?
That's part of the reason I climb up here. I want to hit Europe, but I'm kind of too late in the day. So,
Yeah, I do most of I get Europe at night sometimes. 20 meters opens up a lot there. I just got a sideband contact to Sweden from Livermore recently.
Awesome.
I think that was on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I think that was on 20 meters. But that's 20 meters has been probably one of my favorite bands to.
Well, it's a DX workhorse, 20 meters. DX superhighway.
And because I'm a tech, let's see, can I play in 20
No.
meters? Not at all.
No. Well, no, not even CW on there, no.
No,
Yeah,
not even CW, right?
right.
But since they opened 15 meters for CW for techs, it kind of
Yeah, right there. 21 to 22, kind of a small slice, but yeah,
that's enough.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
it was Sweden on 20 meters.
So I'll have to look for maybe a program or online training for CW where you actually listen. That, because I always thought that you'd want to just see, okay, here's a letter A, and knock out an A, but then I never thought about audibly linking it.
Yeah,
So that's a good helpful hint. And
you,
I'll have to look up how they're training nowadays. I assume probably
Okay.
that.
let me shut down this camera. I'll show you something on